everyone, it's John and Melinda.
Hello.
And we're back with another recipe for our healthy alternative Thanksgiving dishes. And today we're making a super slaw, which is basically my take on a coleslaw type of dish. It's very hearty and it's really a great substitute for a salad on Thanksgiving to have a little bit more crunch and density. Or to incorporate it into your actual Thanksgiving meal as part of either a side or a main dish.
Yeah, it went really good with the stuffing and cranberries.
Yes, very, very good. So we're gonna start, it's another simple recipe. We only need a few ingredients, and we're gonna start with the cabbage. I already have 4 cups of purple cabbage shredded, and the white cabbage is here, or the green cabbage is here, and John's going to go ahead and show you guys his techniques for shredding up the cabbage. He does it really, really nicely, so we're gonna take advantage of learning a little bit from him, and then we'll come back and put everything together.
Alright guys, what's up? I'm going to show you how to cut up this giant cabbage we have here so we can get our green cabbage ready for our super slaw. And on the bottom you can see your core. I'm actually not going to try and core it because I find it to be a bit of a pain. So what we're going to do is we're going to cut along the core line. Tables a little bit shaky. Okay. So now you see we're right here with it. We don't have to worry about coring it. Everything's perfect in here. So get nice clean cuts. You always want to make sure your fingers are away. You see very thin. If you have a deli slicer, this would be ideal, but it's a lot of kitchen equipment, and even though we do have a lot of cool stuff, we don't have that yet. So just make sure that you get these nice and thin. So right along that edge there, and you should be good. Now once I get this complete, I'm just going to measure it all out, but just to give you, before I take you away here, now once these are all cut in strips, you simply are just going to cut in half, and that's it. Then you're going to measure it out for your super slaw. Alright, so tap back to Melinda. She's going to throw the rest of the stuff in for you.
Okay, so we're back. We have all of our green cabbage shredded, and now I have a total of 8 cups of shredded cabbage in the bowl. Next we're going to put in our carrots. This is 2 large carrots julienne. So John's going to come in and you'll see that they're like matchsticks.
Yeah, you don't want shredded carrots because it'll just be too like wet and moist and it'll mess up your slaw. So
Yeah,
you definitely want that.
A julienne slicer, peeler, is what we used, in opposed to a grater or anything like that,
Yeah.
where, like John said, you're going to get more of the juice out and it's going to get a little soupy. All right. So those go in, and this is half of a medium onion, again, just thinly sliced. And you can see everything kind of stays uniform as far as size is concerned. And John does a really good job of that. If you know John, you know that things can be done very, very meticulously.
Precision.
Yes, and we appreciate it, and it's wonderful. I have a cup of sprouted almonds here.
Yes.
And when you sprout almonds, we always use sprouted nuts and seeds. When you sprout them, you actually soak them and then re-dehydrate them. And so when they come out of the dehydrator, they're really, really crunchy. So all I had to do was literally go in and like break them up with my fingers. If you don't have sprouted almonds, I would encourage you to try and find some.
Yeah, we're doing a video on those. You're going to see later on in the week. We'll explain you how to simply just soak your, nuts and seeds, and so, you can get some too.
Yeah, so you could do that yourself, or you could buy sliced almonds. Go organic, of course.
Yes, everything organic.
So those go in, and then I have a heaping 1/2 cup of hemp seeds.
Super good.
And I may or may not add probably a little bit more on top later. And now we're just going to make the dressing. And this is a really simple oil and vinegar based dressing. We're just going to whisk it together so we don't even need to dirty the Vitamix. It's a 1/2 cup of apple cider vinegar, I'm just going to use the measurements on the measuring cup here. So that's half a cup. And then another half a cup of extra virgin olive oil. Any day. Okay.
And make sure you get the Bragg's apple cider vinegar because, you know, it's the purest form and it's raw and it's just fantastic product.
Yes.
Yep.
And next goes the coconut aminos. This is a alternative to soy sauce or tamari, and just because we avoid soy, this is coconut based. So I'm gonna put in,
It's a much healthier alternative. It's
yes,
really
3 to
good stuff.
4 tablespoons of coconut aminos. That's good.
Ignore Jim. He's next door, taking up the leaves, as you can hear. Very thorough dude. He's been out there all day.
I'll speak louder. And then maple syrup. 1 to 2 tablespoons of maple syrup.
Which is great. Very mineral dense sweetener. Super, super good.
And then I'm just gonna whisk all of that together. And I'm gonna pour this over all of our veggies and nuts and seeds.
It's just so good.
And if you're making this for Thanksgiving or any other time, really, it really benefits from sitting all together in the fridge and kind of letting the dressing marinate and do its thing.
Yeah.
So I would encourage you to prepare it the night before and let it sit in the refrigerator overnight.
Your leftovers are always better. So we got to the point where we're like, all right, gotta make this
Ahead of time.
Yeah, because it's just so good.
Yes.
You see everything mixing in there.
Yep, really. Oops.
And those
Mix it
carrots
all.
are nice, not too thin and not too thick. They're perfect.
Yeah. Make
Make
sure you use a nice big bowl.
Yeah.
Still have some spillage. But that's it. And you can see all of these recipes are really, really simple. They're really easy. You can make a lot of them ahead. And you feel so good eating all of this really nutrient dense, organic, clean, healthy food.
Yeah.
So that is our super slaw. We are going to enjoy this tonight. I'm gonna let it sit for a few hours before we have it later on this evening. So again, this could be part of your Thanksgiving meal. It could be a side, it could be a salad replacement, but a really healthy, great alternative for a Thanksgiving dish. So thank you so much for joining us, and I hope that you give it a try. Let us know how you like it, how it turns out, and we'll see you really soon for some awesome dessert recipes. So until
Yes.
then, be well.
Much love, guys. See you
Yes.
soon.